Okay, my third hypothesis for why Hitler did what he did is that even going to war, why he did what he did, is that when he was in prison and he had his psychiatric evaluation, if he did, I'm guessing he did because the elite is trying to keep him out of power, or maybe they were trying to put him in power. And he was maybe thinking he was crazy or something. And if it was a Jewish psychiatrist told him that he wasn't crazy and he was thinking he was, then he went out to prove that the doctor wasn't doing his job in having him put in maybe a psych ward. I don't know if what they had back there in 20s. So he went out and went as crazy as he could to prove the doctor wrong. Because maybe just got in an argument with his doctor. Maybe his doctor was just saying whatever. Saying whatever he wanted, or he knew that, or he felt like that there was somebody behind it trying to control the whole scenario. But what would make him? Why would he? Or maybe he didn't just. Maybe he just found out if he was a Jewish doctor or wasn't, or they got into a discussion over it of why they migrated here, or to Germany. And Hitler probably just went off his own connotations, just saying, "Well, this is what I believe you want to say, but you're afraid to say it because of this, that, and the other." I don't know. I'm guessing there's something there. I mean, saying that was an art teacher, a Jewish art teacher. Now he might have reflected back to his childhood days when he had, but it was something more prevalent or relevant than some art teacher. You know, maybe he always did. Maybe that's what he did. He just did stupid stuff to hope to be corrected. And then when he was corrected, he just took opposing, or he was figuring, well, they're going to want to treat me like this, so I'm going to act like this. I'll oppose what they wanted him, what they was figuring he would be like. So maybe he was just a constantly conflicting attitude, or had constantly changing his character. Kind of like when everybody says he was a vegetarian. I think they brought in a meal once where there wasn't any meat. And he was what do they call those people that always wanted to be in charge of the situation, or not an occupationist, but took advantage of a situation. Oh man, what's the name of that? Opportunist. And so when they brought in, they said they didn't have any meat at I don't know if it was not a banquet or something. They ran out of meat or something. He told everybody he was vegetarian, and I think that was just an opportune. That's how he was. He was just opportunistic. He probably wasn't actually a vegetarian, although I don't remember reading about that in that Mein Kampf. But anyway, I think he would just play the odds to be on top of the pile. If they brought only meat, he would have said, "Good, that's good, because I'm a carnivore and I hate vegetables." Or if they would have but they brought something with no meat, and he claimed to be vegetarian, unless they was trying to draw him out and they wondered if he was or whatever. Anyway, that's not his mood or attitude. Who knows what it was back then, or why he would have been or claimed. I don't. I don't know. I just don't see him being vegetarian. But anyway, that's my third hypothesis: is that he was just trying to prove the. Of course, that was basically in the second hypothesis too. But this time he wasn't. The second hypothesis was that he wasn't thinking he was crazy, but he was thinking the doctor was thinking he was crazy, and he might have either said it or he changed it or whatever it was. But this one is he's thinking he's crazy, and the doctor didn't say he was crazy, and so he's claiming that the doctor, the psychiatrist, didn't call him crazy, which he should have. In other words, he wasn't doing his job correctly as far as he was concerned. So he went out and did crazy stuff. And I don't know. I don't have any. I don't speak German, so I couldn't tell you what any of his speeches say. So.